Hello? Is it on? It looks like it's on. My mic wasn't on for that entire time. What an idiot. Anyway, I was saying I'm going to make the new Toronto one today. I'm just trying to work out a pattern. So, I don't know whether to just do the front face and then work around it rather than trying to lay out a complete foldable box. Because it's not just going to be a square box, it's going to have different angles to it. So I think if I work out the front panel first, then I can work from there. I reckon. So let's... I reckon 12 centimeters is a good chunk. By 15? Excuse me. All right. I think I'll have a bend about there, which is what? Let's say 5 centimeters. And then it'll have a top bend. Let's make that 3 for now. Right, I'll cut that out. I'll put tabs on it. Just so I've got something to glue to. Whoops. Move that out of the way. Okay, now I need to score those, so I'll use scissors instead of the knife. Okay. Right, that's the front, and then it slopes, and then it comes back on itself, like that. So then I need to make a side panel that's basically just that. And that's where the tabs come in. So I've got something to glue onto. Right, good. So if that is let me just draw around it. That'll be the easiest thing to do. That angle's all right. There. So then basically I need 5 centimeters deep. Now the top edge won't need tabs because this one has. But this one will. And the front will. And the bottom will probably. Okay. So I'll fire up the old glue gun. And while I'm waiting for that, I can do the opposite side, which will be a lot faster. have to remember to cut on the inside of these black lines, otherwise they'll be too thick. Come on. Why are you not through? Thank you. Right, now I need to figure out where the tabs are. $7mm. Should just be able to go from the points, really. Alright, the top one hasn't got one. That needs to come off. Alright, that should be it. Okay. Take it slowly. Okay. So far, so good. All right. That went on really easily. So hopefully this one will also. Why is the mic keep making noise when I'm not making any noise? Don't know where it's coming from. Now this is going to be a challenge. I should have done both sides at the same time probably. Robs. Don't want any obvious glue overspill. I should probably make the back and the bottom and the front all as one piece, because the tabs are already in place. I should have scored this side a bit better, to be honest. Push. There we go. That's a good chunk of the main body done. So if I do this as one piece, none of it needs any tabs. It can just bend and bend, and that it should. If I glue these three at the same time and let that dry, and then glue these two and then let that dry, should work. Just getting another piece long enough. I'd rather use the same kind of card. There we go, this'll do. Right, so it needs to be 5.5 centimeters. By 12.5 centimeters. Right, that should be the front. Then I've already got the width right, so I just need the length, which is 13.9. Right, so that should be the bottom. I might have flared that out accidentally, to be honest. We'll see. And the back needs to be 9.5. That should be the entire thing. Okay, I need to score those lines so that they're easier to bend. That should be it. Bosh. The front is a wee bit off, but I can trim that down. Just a wee bit. There's got to be one bit that thinks it's better than everything else. Come on. Why are we just absolutely fine and now you're giving me problems? Right, anyway, you're going on. Okay. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to cut chunks out of it at some point to fit stuff inside it. But not right now. Okay, that should be stuck. There we are. Right. So now I need to come up with a design. Now this, I think, is going to be the main power switch. That'll be plugged into a thingamabob. What do you call it? Power bank. One of those things. And that'll be inside there somewhere. So then I can glue that with the switch protruding out from somewhere here. And then that long length of cable will be thread through the hose that comes off and into the main pack, where it'll attach to a USB hub, and that will be attached to all the lights and what have you inside there. Now I am going to have to change these connectors, but I've thought ahead and I have got a bunch of connector changes, basically socket changes. So I need to change that one into basically I have to just swap them around, so I've got the plug on this end and then the wire can go through to the pack. Otherwise, if the ends hadn't changed, then that end would have had to have been in this bit, and then this bit would have had to have been in the pack, and I need the switch to be at the front. So I've got to change the ends round so that it can fit into power bank. Is there anything I've got that I can test that on? Let's try that. I need to change that to a USB-C to fit in there. I don't know if the batteries have run out. No, it works. Sweet. Thought I broke it then. Just the speaker had come unplugged. So that will all connect properly. So that will all work, which is good. So now I've got these pipes. I think they're all the same length. Yeah. So essentially this is going to feed through the middle of, straight through the middle of this, in one end, out the other, and they're both going to have grips on them. And then from this, I can get a piece of clear tubing for the nozzle. So there'll be plenty of room for hands. I think, will one be? I could join them together in the middle somewhere. Like that. Tell you what, let's go to that cam. Like that. So it's longer. I don't know how long the original is. Don't want it to be too long because it's got to fit on the pack. Like that, you've got to be able to grab it and pull it out like that. And if it's too long, you're going to struggle. So I think 2 might be overkill. So let me see. So let's go from 1.7. And then in between there is 1.5. Let's see if those join up properly. Oh, wow, my back. Right. Okay. So 1.7 up from the bottom is where I need to start. Out there. And about there. And it was 1.5. Okay, so then I need to figure out how long that is. 13, so 6.5 is halfway. And the tube is 1.5 centimeters. So 1.25. No, I mean, that's 15 mil, so I need 7.5. Yeah, that's right, that's 15 mil. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. There. So that should, if I cut a circle out of there, then the tube should fit perfectly. So I just need to get that same square on the opposite side. But it should, now I've got the measurement, should be 5.5 on this side. And 5.5 from that side. Right, so if I cut both of those squares out, well, draw a circle inside those squares, and the tube should feed straight through and be central. Wow. If I don't cut all of it out, it should friction fit in there for now. I will be cutting a big thing out of the bottom at some point so that I can get batteries and stuff in, so I'm not worried about bits of cardboard being stuck in there. Ah, come on. Come on. Damn. I haven't got a thicker pen. That's better. Ta-da. Friction fit. It's not coming off. But there isn't much distance for your hand without it hitting your wrist. So I might need to extend this a little bit because the nozzle's got to go on as well. So if I move it up a little bit, extend it, put a hand grip there, and then the nozzle can be there. And then put the on-off switch about just dead center in there. That's where we are so far. Now then. I can probably go ahead and make the hand grip for this side. Which will just be foam clay. Is that going to be too big? The originals have got to be about that big, right? If not bigger. Just look that up. Yeah, it's about that big. Yeah, I'm not so far out of the realm of size. Just that they've got this tube goes in more towards the top, and then this side comes out of the bottom on the opposite. It goes in the top on this side and out the bottom on this side. I'm thinking I might have to cut out this top section here, leaving a hinge on this side so I can get inside it, box off the tube, so then I know how much room I've got to work with on the inside for batteries and stuff. But then I also need a compartment that I can open to get the battery out of to recharge it. So that might have to be on the side. If I open up the front and block off the tube, make a battery compartment where it'll fit snug. Then I can close this off and make a hatch in the side, just there, where I can open it, get the battery out, and close it again. Just how am I going to get it to stay closed? I think magnets is probably the best idea. Tiny little earth magnets. Pull that more towards me. Right down. So you can reach the switch. That gives you more. If I pull it right down, so I've just got enough room for my hand, then that gives me room to reach the switch with my thumb. And I've got more room on this side, so my wrist clears that bit there. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and make a grip for that bit. I mean, I'll probably end up having to glue it on, but I can at least should be enough. That's too long. But then it has got, I need to put the tube inside it. Hello. Yeah, that works all right, thanks. Right, so don't know why I'm attempting to. I know the knife doesn't work on this clay. It's scissors that work best on this clay. But it does love to stick to itself. Right, that needs to be in the middle. Just need to work this around. That. Go to main for now. Much too big. It's just getting it to look smooth instead of all lumpy bumpysons. This will no doubt just slide straight off this pipe, and I'll have to glue it back on, but that's fine. Need to put my grip in it, or rather make it look like a grip. Got the grippage lines. I might even I might even wrap it in something once it comes to finishing touches. I don't want to put one on the other side just yet because I don't know how much I need for the barrel. I mean, it's probably going to be about there. But until I've made the barrel and I've affixed it to the end, I don't want to put anything on there. Plus, I might need to slide this off and on a bit until it's finished. So I think I can probably put that to one side for now until it's dry. But where? Over there behind the camera. There we go. Right. This is where we are with the main pack at the moment. I did some weather into this yesterday. I'll need more once the rest of it has been sprayed. But it's all been sealed in, so that won't come off. It looks enough like rust. Just that the rest of this tape needs a wash on it to bring down the gloss, because you can tell it's tape. So once the rest of it is painted, I'll give it all a dark wash and bring that gloss off completely. Right. I could do with a bigger hole in there, to be honest. Not that you can see what I'm looking at. In there, I need that hole to be bigger. because I need the entirety of that bulb to be able to poke through, ideally. Ideally. I didn't think you were going to get any tighter then. Okay. The bulb is not going to fit through there. But more light will reach through there. I feel like I've made that harder for myself. I can just cut that entire bit off there. Give myself more of an allowance. So I can get into it properly. I think I need to glue all this down now. Because it's getting to a point where it's going to start ripping if I don't do something about it. So basically this entire thing. Why are you not coming out? Come on. Am I going to have to use a different glue stick? That's better. I'm just gluing stuff at the back. You're not missing anything. Oops. I still need to source a ribbon cable. Or make a ribbon cable. I could make it out of bits of string, to be honest. Just get some string, cut it into lengths, make them all different colours, hot glue them together, and then twist them, and it'll look just fine. It's a real shame that the speakers that I've got don't fit inside these. That would have been perfect. But they don't. They both just about fit inside here. But I think it might be just a better idea to buy some new ones, some smaller ones. Just a lot of them online don't have the measurements on them. Might just see how well that, if I put that inside a tube, whether the tube will amplify the sound enough that I don't need a bigger speaker. Maybe. Just maybe. Can I get down? No. Can't get down there. I'm under no delusions that that glue is going to stay stuck, but it doesn't matter because it's all cable tied on. Don't even know if that's reaching. Probably not. Not going to get far enough in there for it to glue, I don't think. Might be alright. God, my hair needs cutting so bad. Doing my head in. Doing my head in. Can I get that through there? Will that fit? No, damn. Nearly though. Nearly. I need to trim these cable ties. And I can glue those a little bit. Protect the holes from splitting. take that off there. Put that in there once I've attached it. Wow, that might be loud enough. I don't even think that's on maximum volume. Oh no, it might be. That's encouraging. Might not need new speakers after all. I just need a splitter for that so that I can have no, I'll just put an extension on it. Yes, that should work just fine. Anyway, the pack is come along very nicely. I don't think I'm going to need any new speakers, so that's good. And I've also got, if I can find one, these are about 35p each off AliExpress, and that's free postage. And they're a tiny little MP3 player. Basically, you can put whatever sound you want on a little USB stick, stick it in there, power source there, and then as soon as it powers on, it plays the noise. So if I attach that to the USB hub, that the power switch is connected to, and then I've also got that will be connected to the USB hub, that and that, so that if the whole thing's not switched on with this, then this won't make a noise. But if I switch this on, that will make the power up sound automatically, and then this now is also powered to make the firing noise. And then you turn that off, nothing makes a noise. Turn that on, this makes the power up noise, and then this is now also powered to make the firing noise with this trigger. That is my thinking anyway. The only thing that really kind of sucks is I'd have to have a separate power on fire button and stop firing button so that I can play the power down noise after I finish firing. It won't play a different noise as you let go. It's an on, and then you'd have to press it again to turn this off. But if I have a separate button with a power down noise, it's pressed that to fire, and then it'd be pressed the second one to power down, and then press that to fire, and then the second one to power down. That's the only thing that bothers me. I'd like the power down noise to come on as soon as you press this button for the second time, but it won't work like that, which is a shame. It's not like I'm going for realism. It's just a bit of fun, really. Like I said, if it's ready for Halloween, then I might wear it out for trick-or-treating with my son. Right, that can be unplugged. So I reckon that's about it for today. Coming up on 2 hours. I don't think I've got anything else that I can really be getting on with. I need to wait for my lights to come. So that I can glue them down to this baseboard. That is the circle where my cyclotron will be when I glue that main bit to this. So if I glue the lights onto here, then it'll just sit on top and it'll shine through. So I don't know when they're going to arrive. Hopefully tomorrow, but more likely Monday, I would have thought. So, and yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.